you. Thank you for being wow women. That's what we call you in Alabama. You're wow women because you're women of your word. Your consultant invited you to come and hang out for a little bit with the girls over in the Zoom room, and you said yes, and you are here. So that means everything to us. Thank you so much from the bottom of a very grateful heart. I am excited to be here with you all tonight just to share a little bit of my journey in Mary Kay. As Bridget kind of just shared with you, my children, my family was indeed the reason why I said yes to this opportunity. Oh my gosh, it's been 16 and a half years ago, really about 17 years ago, you guys. Let me tell you where I was in my life. As Bridget shared with you, I was a former elementary school teacher. And so I love educating. I love teaching. I believe that's one of the things that I am gifted and called to do. But I did not like having more month left at the end of my money. Let's be clear, because school teachers only got paid once a month. And so I was searching, looking for something different, looking for something more. And I did like most people do when they're ready to make a life change or ready to make a career change. You know, they go back to school, right? And get a different degree, thinking that that's going to be the cure all to everything. And so that was me. I fell right into that same pattern and went back to school, shifted gears because you know what? I thought that corporate America would be the answer, right? Because I was looking for more money. So I went back, got another degree in human resources management and started out in corporate. And it did not take me long to figure out, you know what? The grass is certainly not greener on the other side, because here's what I found. I found that over there in corporate, in order for me to get to where I wanted to be, in order for me to climb the ladder of success, they felt like they could own me. They felt like they could own my time, own me. And I just, a girl like me, I just couldn't handle that, because you see, at that time in life, we had 3 small children, 10 years old, under the age of 10, actually, because the twins were 9 at the time. And our youngest, Jaron, was 5. And I'm married to a pretty cool guy, but he's also a busy guy. He's a pastor. And so we had 2 churches in 2 different cities. And so life was busy. And it just was not feasible for a girl like me to, you know, give my life really 60, 70 hours to a job, while, you know, neglecting the things that were most important to me. And so I just, at this moment in my life, you guys, I threw up my hands and I said, what is a girl like me to do? You know, I wasn't looking for an opportunity to get rich or anything like that. I just wanted to be comfortable. Does anybody know what I mean? I wanted to be comfortable. I wanted to be able to have enough to support my present while preparing for my future. Because you see, where I come from, you know, I just didn't have that. I didn't have that. My family, an amazing family, grew up in an incredible family, but we didn't have a lot of money. And so, you know, I was able to go to the college of my choice. But I went on student loans. What the scholarship didn't pay for, all those out-of-state fees, I went on student loans to take care of the rest of that. And, you know, my husband and I, both of us, you know, that's why I met him in college. And so that was both of our stories. And so it took us years to dig ourselves from underneath that kind of debt. And that was one thing we did not want for our children. We did not want them to come out of college in debt up to their eyeballs. So that was my driving force. I just wanted enough to be able to prepare for the future and be able to handle the present at the same time without stress, right? Without stress. And so I just threw my hands up and said, oh my God, what is there out there for a girl like me? You know, I'm a hard worker. I believe in working hard. I believe in, you know, bringing the best of who I am to whatever I'm involved in. But I just wanted to be appreciated. I wanted to be valued. I wanted, you know, to be able to be seen for who I believed that I really was. And so that was my desire. And so I just prayed about it. And then you know how you pray about something and then you just stick it on the shelf, right? You pray about it and you tuck it away and you go on living life, day-to-day life. And you guys, it was a day in February where I was in Hershey, Pennsylvania. Now, Bridget told you I live in Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Well, my husband and I traveled to Hershey, Pennsylvania to a pastors and leaders conference. And there I would meet a lady who lived all the way in Houston, Texas. Right? So picture it. Tuscaloosa, Alabama, Houston, Texas, and we just so happened to meet in Hershey, Pennsylvania. Well, let me tell you, that is not a just so happen, because I don't believe in just so happens, right? I believe in ordered footsteps. Just like I believe that each and every one of you guests who are on this Zoom tonight, you're here on purpose. It's an ordered footstep for you. And so we met, and she walked across a crowded room, total stranger. Can you believe it? She walked across a crowded room and offered me her business card and said to me that her company was looking for sharp women like me, women who really desired more. And she pulled out her business card out of a blinged out business card holder, no less, right? You know how those Mary Kay girls are. She pulled it out of a blinged out business card holder and handed me her card, and it said Mary Kay. Well, I have to tell you, I was mortified on the inside, because I was like, Mary Kay, oh my gosh, isn't that the thing that little old ladies do, right? Where they go from house to house. Because they don't have anything better to do. They're retired. They're just kicking their heels up. They don't have anything better to do. Not a busy life like me. So, I thought, okay, well, I'll take the card. I'm polite. I'm a Southern belle. My mom raised me to be super polite. So I took the card. She asked for my name and number and said that she would call me. And I said, okay. We walked away. We both went back to our separate places. I thought, oh, she'll never call. But guess what, consultants? She called just like she said she would. She followed up and she followed through. And she called me and started to share all of these amazing things with me about Mary Kay that I never, ever, ever knew. And, I really, again, almost missed my window of opportunity. I almost missed my golden opportunity because of preconceived notions about what I thought this whole thing was about. Again, I thought it was for just little old ladies, right? And they went from door to door selling stuff. And that was just totally not up my alley. I was a little snobbish. I was just a little snobbish, right? But for a double degreed, professional woman, I thought this was not for me. And I'm so glad that she invited me to take a little bit of a closer look. And she started sharing with me all these incredible things, you guys, like the money that we make in Mary Kay, or that they made in Mary Kay at that time. And of course, that caught my attention. She knew how to catch my attention first, obviously, because I was looking for increased income. And so she went on to share, that we share product, we show and sell. Show and sell basically is what we do. Now, I'm going to tell you, I thought that would be the thing that would turn me away for good, because I don't know about any of our guests out there, but I was so totally not the sales type. Like, if there's a poster child, that's me. I was so bad, you guys, that when my daughter was in Girl Scouts, they had the Girl Scout cookie drive every year. I would just figure out what prize my daughter wanted to win and divvy up the amount of Girl Scout cookies that we had to buy between myself, my mom, my grandma, my aunt, and we would all buy the cookies, and my daughter would win her prize. And the cookies would stay in the pantry. True story. The cookies would stay in the pantry until somebody came over to visit. I did live with the pastor. And so anytime anybody ever came to visit the pastor, they left with a parting gift of Girl Scout cookies. I was that girl. But she started to share with me, you know what? No, we teach women. We teach women how to take care of their skin. We teach women how to do basic, makeup application techniques. And that, again, was up my alley, because what was I called to do? Teach. So I thought, okay, I maybe could teach a different audience. Instead of teaching little people, I would teach big people. And if I could make the money that she was saying I could make, wow, I would be totally ahead of the game. And so I did say yes to start teaching women how to take care of their skin. And when I shared the product, you guys, people fell in love with it. They fell totally head over heels in love with it. And when they did and purchased the product from me, guess what? I made 50% profit of everything that I sold. 50%. That's like half, right? That is half. And really, all I did, the company did way more than half of the work, because our own scientists developed the products. We manufacture the products. We package it. We ship it out to the front door of the beauty consultant. And all we as the consultant have to do, well, pre-COVID times, was to stand there, look cute, smell good, right? Well, now, during COVID, all we got to do is just turn on the computer, still sit here, look cute, smell good, and share with people what it is that we're offering. And we make 50% profit on that, you guys. Then she started sharing with me about another way that we earn money in Mary Kay, and that is through the sharing of the opportunity to give another woman a chance to create something for herself and for her family. And so when we do that, you guys, the company, from the company's profits, they share with us what we call love checks. We affectionately call them love checks in Mary Kay, but it's actually commissions. And that's Mary Kay's way of thanking us for expanding the company and including others to show them how to build something amazing for themselves and their families as well. And so you make anywhere from 4% up to 26% as a sales director in commissions that the company takes care of. Wow. And that's in addition to what you're making in your sales. The 50%, remember, the half, it's in addition to, not in replace of. So, I looked at that and I thought, I used to be a jump rope queen on the playground when I was a girl. I don't know if I have any other jump ropers out there. But you know what? I said I could just single jump rope, right? And be cute with it, do single jump roping. But then I also could double dutch. I could double dutch and share this product and share this opportunity and see where it takes me. And that is what I decided to do. And so it took off from the very beginning. I was in love. I was in love with the girlfriend time. I was in love with helping a woman, walk away, understanding that she was fearfully and wonderfully made just by playing around in some product, just by, feeling good about herself. And so I absolutely fell in love with that part. But then Cassandra went on. That's her name. That's my angel. So you get to know her name. Her name is Cassandra. She's my angel. She's the one God sent me to share this opportunity to change my life and the life of my children. And I believe my children's children and generations to come. But she also shared with me another reason why people say yes to Mary Kay, and that is because of the tax advantages, you guys. I really want to hone in on that with you right now because it's December, right? It's December, and we know what happens in December. It's the holidays, it's Christmas, but what happens after that? January comes, and oh my gosh, it's time for taxes. And so I was too looking for an opportunity to be able to, save more of the money that we made. Like, do you realize, unless you really do have an uncle named Sam, he's not really your uncle. And so he really should not be taking, 30% of your income. Whoa. So with Mary Kay, owning a home-based business, you get a chance to write off a portion of everything that you normally do, all of your normal expenses. Like for all of my guests out there, how many of you guys live someplace? Do y'all live someplace? Yes. Okay, great. How many of you have lights, gas, water where you live? Okay. So all of those things are things that you're going to do anyway. They're expenses that you're going to have anyway. But by owning an in-home based business, you get a chance to recoup some of those expenses, right? Through tax deductions, because it is, again, an in-home based business. And those are just a few of the tax deductions that we have. Many, many more. We can turn every moment into a tax deduction. And so that was the next top reason why I became interested and why I believe others are interested in the Mary Kay opportunity because of those amazing tax write-offs. And the third reason, oh my goodness, is the career car program. Oh my gosh, talk about a way to expand your income. Right. I really thought that, your housing was your largest expense. But think about this. Your automobile, you got to have your maintenance. You got to have your tire rotations. You got to have your oil changes, all these things of maintenance with your car. Right. But with Mary Kay, being able to earn free cars, earn the use of free cars with the company, that's more income coming back to your household. And that was me. I was so excited about my business, building my business, that I earned my first car right away. And I began to see the difference that it could make by subtracting the automobile expense from our budget for me. And so, as Bridget shared with you, I've been driving free, for 16 and a half years, pretty much 16 years, I would say. And the amount of money that we've been able to save has been phenomenal. Let me tell you, with that money, I was able to turn around and pay cash. Mama, I didn't say my honey, I said mommy, go to the car lot and pay cash for all of my children's cars when it was time for them to drive. Because they didn't stay 9, 9, and 5. They grew up. They grew up. And so when you do take advantage of the career car program, you get an opportunity, you guys, to either choose the car, the actual usage of the car, or a cash compensation package. Now, how many girls that don't like having choices? We love having choices. We can go somewhere for one day and we've got 5 different outfits. I know I'm not alone. Because you got to have choices, right? And so you do have those choices when you earn the use of a Mary Kay career car. Either take the car or the extra cash to do what it is that you and your family need. And in times like these, you guys, I know you would agree that having the option, having the choice to be able to do the things that you need to do for yourself, for your family, for your dear friends, for those who are close to you, that is so empowering. And so owning a Mary Kay business really gave me the chance to do just that. Couple other things I want to just mention real quick, and I know we're going to have some question and answer time, right, Bridget? But I also want to mention a couple of things more to you. And one is the recognition. That's another big piece of the Mary Kay opportunity. The recognition, you guys. Everybody, we believe that everybody has a sign around their neck that says, you know what, make me feel special, make me feel important, see me, right? Just see me. That's all I'm saying. See me. I just wanted that school system to see me, to see the fact that I worked tirelessly, that I took work home, wasn't able to, give full attention to my children because I was totally immersed in the lives of other, people's children. I just wanted them to see me and really value me. And so we in Mary Kay, we do have that in our recognition program. We see each and every person that walks through the doors of Mary Kay. Mary Kay believed that recognition was so powerful, and so do we. So we earn things like prizes. You heard those luxurious trips? I mean, like what? Who does that? Trips around the world, places that typically the average girl would probably never go. Okay, because we're too busy, and Mary Kay knew it. We're too busy making money to put, bring hamburger meat home and fry it up on the stove and make sure that the family is fed and clothes are on the kids' back. That's what the normal girl does. And so we don't typically take time to lavish ourselves like that. But Mary Kay, they lavish us with beautiful gifts and prizes just to let you know how incredible, to remind you often of how incredibly amazing you are. So that recognition piece is so powerful. And I've loved every minute of that as well. And so you guys, listen, again, when I said yes, I was looking for that extra to be able to take care of Jory, Jamel, and Jaren's college educations. And I will tell you, now 16 and a half years later, let me tell you, because of all that we have been able to gain in Mary Kay, we have a degree from Spelman College. We have a degree from Morehouse College. We have a degree from Wake Forest University, a master's from Wake Forest University. We have a master's from New York University, NYU. And we are, so close, one more semester away from a degree at Florida A&M University. You guys, all because of this life and this lifestyle that Mary Kay has afforded us. And those babies don't have debt. Get excited, get excited. I'm so grateful for this opportunity. I really am. It has totally changed my life, my family's life. And because of my yes, because of my angel who shared it with me, and because of my yes, there's so many other families' lives that have been changed in the process. And that's what this is all about. We're here to enrich each other's lives. We're here to take you by your hand and to show you what it is that you need to do to help create whatever dream you have for your family. Yours might not be college educations. Yours could be taking care of your aging parents or whatever your dream is. But whatever it is, you guys, I know that it can be found right here in Mary Kay. And we are so excited at the thought of you joining us over here in this pink world. So take it away, Bridget. I tried to be quick because I know we wanted to leave time for questions.
Thank you so much for sharing. We appreciate you. I see the hands going up. I see the chats going up. And I see one of my guests, Miss Crystal, in the house. Hey, Crystal. And so we're excited to have you. And thank you so much for sharing all your information. And Elaine, I'm going to turn it over to you.
Okay, well, good gracious, Patrice. Oh my gosh, girl, I'm telling you, you covered every objection that everybody could have. And so I have loved you since I met you. And we are so excited to have you here, and I'm excited you're going to help us answer questions. But we're going to give them just a tad bit more information. So, our directors and consultants, as Patrice mentioned, have the option to driving one of these amazing cars. Just check it out. Mary Kay has increased the fleet, and so you can take a choice of whatever you wish to drive. And we are so proud of this family-owned and operated business, and it's a debt-free company, y'all. And Mary Kay turned 57 in September this year. And the company was founded by an amazing woman. Her name was Mary Kay Ash. And her dream was to empower women. And today we are in 40 countries with 1,400 patents on our products and many claims to be proud of. One of those being no animal testing. And we have a recycle program of all of our containers and jars to help the environment. And Mary Kay has been featured in many, many magazines as well. Also, this company is very giving, as we gave $3 million in grants last year alone to cancer research and also to help domestic violence shelters. Y'all, that's a big deal. And during this COVID, as Bridget said, boy, have we learned to pivot. And we've been able to reach far more women than ever before because of all of our virtual beauty sessions, just like tonight. We can reach people all over. We've broken all the boundaries. This has allowed us to offer an e-start business. This is something new since the pandemic, and it's a great way to start your business. It's to work virtually. It gives you a Mary Kay website that people can shop 24/7 with you. It also gives you a ProPay account where you can safely process the payments of those purchasing from you. So you can with an e-start business, you can get started virtually. And so we're excited that Mary Kay has offered that. So that is definitely one of the options. Okay, so some of you, as you've heard, now, first of all, let me just remind all of you who are guests tonight, you should have already typed your name along with your consultant's name in the chat so that your name goes in the drawing for the products. And now we're going to ask anybody who has just been totally turned on by what we've shared. We're going to say if you have decided you want to join your consultant's team, at this time you can type your name, your consultant's name, and in it for free. Because we're going to give away 3 of those awesome e-start businesses tonight. So if you have decided you want to become a Mary Kay beauty consultant, you want to give this business a try, you've got everything to gain, nothing to lose by trying to type your name, your consultant's name, along with in it for free. Okay? All right. And you can be thinking about your questions that you might have. Now, Chastity, I'm sorry, because there are other options she's going to show you other than the eStart. So I told you about the $30 eStart. Well, also, we have the traditional $100 kit that we used to have to do to become a Mary Kay consultant. And it's full of all kind of goodies. Like you could do a skincare class. It's got lots and lots. It's got over $500 worth of stuff in it. And so if you decide you want the kit along with the eStart, then that would be $130. And I'm telling y'all, that is the best investment you will ever make because it gives you all the tools you would need, mirrors and trays, everything. You would be in business totally. And then you can add to that a sample package. So there's a sample add-on for $45, and that gives you lots of samples to share. Our skincare and mostly skincare, but a lot of samples that you can share with others for these virtual events that we're doing. So those are the ways that you can get started with a Mary Kay business. So again, if you've decided that you want to give it a try, not sure where that's coming from. Let me turn, I don't know where that's coming from. Let me turn my phone off. Okay, so type your name in the chat, and our awesome Chastity is going to be putting those names in a drawing. So get that typed in the chat, and then now, Bridget, we'll start taking questions. Is that right?
That's right. Okay, everybody. Yes. Any questions that you may have? Working for sound. Nancy looks like you're working it, right, Nancy? And you're trying to figure out what that is. Me too. But anyway, yes, we're going to give you an opportunity to write in the chat any questions that you may have. It off. The time people want to know, if I start my business with Mary Kay, how will I know what to do? That was one of my questions. How will I know what to do? And I want to tell you that you will start, but you will have a mentor, a coach to work alongside you to help you. So you're going to be in business for yourself, but not by yourself. So that is one of the big questions that we tend to get asked a lot. Elaine, do you see another question there?
I'm looking. Let's see. So y'all be sure to type your questions. Okay, here we go. Does Mary Kay have any stores? Patrice, you want to answer that one?
Sure. Okay. So we are not brick and mortar. So we do not have standing stores. We all of the beauty consultants and sales directors, we are our own beauty boutique, as I like to say. Okay, we're independent beauty consultants, and so we do business with our customers that we build relationships with, but there is no store that people can walk into and purchase Mary Kay products. Even if they call 1-800-MARY-KAY or go on marykay.com trying to purchase products, our headquarters is in Dallas, Texas, but the company itself will never sell anything to anyone. It will never recruit anyone. But what it will do is it will send those leads back out to those of us in the sales force, who are in position to receive and take care of those customers. So there isn't a store anywhere. We are it.
We are the store.
Right.
Okay, I don't see another question.
Another question that is often asked is, where can I build my business? And I'm not sure, Patrice, you may have already said this, but we have no territories. So you guys can work anywhere the flag flies, from the East Coast to the West Coast. And believe me, we take advantage of that, especially now with the virtual world. So you can work anywhere the flag flies. Any other questions?
Well, and I'll add, since I don't see another question, Patrice was talking about how Mary Kay refers anybody who contacts the company to consultants, star consultants, by the way. And one of my awesome star consultants just got a fabulous order from someone who called the company because she's been trying to get in touch with her consultant and she hadn't heard from her. And she placed a really big order. And she said to her, "Can I count on you to service me?" And she said, "Absolutely."
All right. Patrice, there's another one. We love to have our visiting nationals answer. Does Mary Kay have products exclusively for Black women? Did you see that one?
I'm putting my face close to the screen so that whoever acted can see me. So she can see me. Okay. We have product for skin. Okay. We have products for skin and all shades of skin, from the most ivory to the most chocolate mocha skin. We have products for everyone. Skincare products, for all. And then when it comes to cosmetics, we have colors and all of that for all skin tones. Get excited. Okay. So you don't have to worry about that. We do absolutely have products for everyone.
That's right.
I said, how much storage space do I need? Oh my goodness. I started out of a coat closet when I first started Mary Kay. Had me some shelves in there and then just kept graduating. Hey, you can make it work.
I promise you, if you got a bed, you can put stuff in bins underneath the bed. I mean, seriously, don't get too in your head about that. I started with my wet bar. I had a wet bar with some little shelves in there, and it was about this big. And like you said, I just kept, growing and graduating and pivoting and figuring it out and finding more space in the house. So yeah, you can definitely start with any amount of space.
So we're going to take one more question, and I see here someone is asking about a lip plumper gloss, and I'll give that to Elaine or Patrice, either one of you.
We'll let our guest go ahead. We'll feature her tonight.
Okay, does Mary Kay have a lip plumper gloss? I don't even know if I know what that is. What is that, Kayla? What is a lip plumper gloss?
Auntie, why did you put me on the spot?
You have to help me. I mean, I don't know if I know what that is, that term.
So it just helps to, I think, if for thinner lips, it kind of helps to give a more full. I don't think we have that at the moment.
Okay.
So it actually swells your lips.
And I think the biggest reason Mary Kay doesn't have that, and I know the long-lasting lipstick, the one that stays all day, is because it requires a lot of iron. So sometimes ingredients to achieve what people want, the ingredients are not safe, and so Mary Kay doesn't take that chance.
Okay. All right, very good. So you guys, at this time, we are going to do our product giveaway. And so we would love for those of you who are interested in going home with your business on us to put in the chat section, "in it for free." And when you put "in it for free," put your name and who invited you as well, so Chastity won't have to run all over the place looking. Again, we're going to give our 3 product giveaways. For those of you who are wanting to get your starter kit, "in it for free" with your name and the consultant who invited you, okay? Y'all, this is blowing my mind that we got another Bridget Shaw on here. Hey, Bridget.